Welcome back to the Possibility Storm. I'm your host, Islaine, and I'm glad to have you here. This week we've jumped back into a cEDH pod, filled with up-and-coming decks and classics alike. Let's take a look at the lists. First up is myself piloting my Oswald deck, better known as Gnome Your Enemy. And yes, that is a Rage Against the Machine reference. It's an artifact pod list where we use Oswald's ability to sacrifice artifacts to tutor bigger ones onto the field. The aim is to tutor out the correct pieces to create infinite mana, draw our deck, and kill everyone with Ballista or Goblin Cannon. Next we have Altec playing his Hate Boars deck. With Yasharn at the helm, this is a Stax list through and through, but has a couple of game-winning combo lines featuring Heliod Ballista and Ashaya. Coming in third is Ice, featuring his TNT Razakats list. This build looks to leverage the duo of Tymna and Thrasios to grind out card advantage, ultimately looking to cheat the big demon himself, Razaketh, into play, and from there, tutor up a win condition. Lastly, we welcome back Jesse for his second round on the channel, and he's brought his no shirt, no shoes, no service deck to the table. This list features the partner pairing of Thrasios and Bruse, allowing for some card advantage and a way to beef up his attackers. Kiki Jiki and Emil combos allow for some explosive plays and typically lead to a victory. With that said, let's get into it.
Yep.
Pre-games.
No, sir.
Nope. Okay. Let's get her going. Planes into a top. And I'll pass.
We'll do a City of Bronze. Take one for a white mana, and I'll do a Sarah's Ascendant.
That's pretty good.
And then I'll pass.
Draw. I'll go a Wooded Foothills for a Bayou. Go with a Noble Hierarch. And pass.
Draw for turn. Scalding Tarn. Chrome Mox. Chrome Mox ETB imprinting Final War Elves. I'll crack the Scalding Tarn for a... Let's do a Plateau, actually. Plateau, I'll do the Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Play another planes. Tap for 2 for a Draenith. And chip it.
Okay. Combat. Ice coming at you for 6.
Sounds good.
We'll do a Forest and tap 2. Picking one from City of Brass for a white. We'll do a Thalia. And then I'll pass my turn.
Keep and draw. Tap 1 for a Nell's a Deep Shadow. And pass.
Untap. Draw. I got no draws off that. That's crazy. We'll shock in a Stomping Ground. Sylvan Library.
Seems pretty good.
3 with Thalia.
Yeah, I can do 3. I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a War Room. Pay 2 for Oswald. And I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Combat 2 at Ice and 6 at Islaine.
No block.
Take 6.
Second main. Let's do a Gemstone. And then I will do 2 for a Duskwatch Recruiter. And that's my turn.
Word. One tap. Keep and draw. Play a Windswept Heath as an end for turn. I'll crack it and go for a probably just a Tundra. Cast an Unmarked Grave. I'll pay for Esper Sentinel. Take my damage. I'll put Consecrated Sphinx in the graveyard. Yeah, Hullbreacher's out. I can draw cards. Fast.
Yeah, Sylvan Library and look at 3. Probably just take the 1. It's going to be a Gaia's Cradle. Cast a Bloom Tender. Pass turn.
Counter and step ball, spin the top. Untap draw. I would like to pay 2 for an Eye of Vecna. On ETB, draw a card and lose 2?
It costs an extra.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I guess I can't pay for Esper Sentinel then.
Oh, I get to draw a card.
And then I draw, lose 2. So yeah, I will pass from there.
Okay. Sure. We'll do a Nykthos' Lane for turn. Combat 6 at Islaine for Ice.
We're just gonna die to this fucking Sarah Ascendant.
Yeah, dude, it's putting in work. I'm not complaining, but I'm kind of wondering why you're not swinging at me too. Is it just because the Janeth is pissing you off, or what?
Yeah, once Yasharn's out, I'm not super worried about you, God, to be honest. Getting Yasharn out is my number one priority. I'm gonna pass.
I'll untap.
Yeah, because I can't stop Islane's combos on board.
What combos? Me? I wouldn't do that.
I'll just pass my turn.
I will look at 3. I mean, like, do I just keep 3 so I fucking look at different cards?
That's usually the rule of thumb. At least the first time, maybe even the first couple times.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay 8 and keep all of them. Shock in a Hollowed Fountain for 2. Tap Guy's Cradle for 2 green mana. We'll cast Elvish Mystic. That's good. We got a Noble Hierarch. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna do the thing and sack the Eye of Vecna.
This is gonna search for something that costs 3.
Yes. Gonna Foundry Inspector.
Artifacts cost 1 less.
Yes, sir. Pass there.
So in your end step, try to fire off a Worldly Tutor, paying for tax and for Sentinel.
I mean, I'll pay 2 here. I'll Swan Song it.
Okay. Land for turn. Yeah, I'll bolt in Turn Timber. I guess I'll just move the combat here. So we'll send the flyers at Islane and 4 on the ground at Ice. I think I'm just gonna main phase Duskwatch. So let's look at the top 3. I'll reveal it to Toski. I'll pass my turn.
So it probably doesn't matter.
End step, I'll tap a white and 1 for an Enlightened Tutor. I'll pay for Esper Sentinel. Animate that on top. Guess I'll untap. I'll keep and draw this thing.
No, during your upkeep, I'll pay the 1 extra and try and silence you.
And I'll draw. And I'll pass.
Untap. Look at 3. Just take 1. Hold on.
I have not been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time no one's cast a spell during their turn.
Yeah, it is.
So this flips.
And I'm going to cast Neoform, sacrificing Elvish Mystic.
This is what you get for playing Granith. There's no Yasharn to stop it.
Well, yeah, Yasharn is also gonna kill me completely, so...
Yeah. Small.
Is Neoform good? It's going to be a Gilded Drake. While ETB's on the stack, I'm going to tap Bloom Tender for 3 colors. And if there's no response to the ETB, I'd like to exchange control with Dranith Magistrate.
Have a Dranith. Don't kill my Oswald, though.
So I've got my colors. So I'm going to use 2 of them to cast Thrasios. Yeah, so 6 mana, so I'll spend 4 of it. So I'm down to 2. I'll activate Thrasios. I'll reveal a Green Sun Zenith. Play a land for turn. It's going to be a Reflecting Pool. I'll use all my mana. And I'll play the Green Sun for 5.
We're in danger. Did you pay 1 extra?
I did not, so I'm going to only be able to go for...
Green Suns for 4.
For 4. Well, that's like way shittier.
That avoids Seaborn, yeah.
Eternal Witness, I guess. Yeah, I'll return the Neoform, I guess, to my hand. I tapped out like a fucking scrub, so... yeah, I'll pass turn.
Oh, this dude flips again. Flip party.
That helps. Mishra's Workshop. I will tap that for 3 for a Scrapyard Recombiner.
Yeah,
it
what's that?
ETBs with 2 counters because it has modular 2. I can tap it, sack an artifact to search my library for a construct. I think the only construct in the list is Walking Ballista. So,
Yep.
So I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna sack the Recombiner. So when it dies, I can put it on artifact creature, so I'll make my Foundry Inspector a little bigger. And then I will pot up a 4-drop. I'm gonna get Mystic Forge.
Man, do you got the win right now?
I don't, because of Thalia. I would technically be able to draw my deck right now, because this, and this equals draw, recast for free, draw, recast for free, etc.
Yeah.
Because I can cast it off the top with Mystic Forge, but that tax, I just thought about, like, oh, there's a tax there, great.
Keep Thalia alive at all costs.
But even then, drawing my deck, I only have limited mana right now, so... Okay, so... I can look at this whenever the fuck I want. I will play a Mana Crypt off the top. And that should count for my tax.
Oh, you're right.
That's correct.
Determine
Okay.
the total cost of a spell. Start with the CMC you're originally playing. Add any cost increases, then apply any cost reductions.
So it would
correct.
go up
Yeah,
one,
they
and then it
count
comes
for
back down one. Yeah.
That's
cool.
correct. Yeah.
Nifty.
All right, then I will tap this for a Mind Stone, which tax should be paid at that point. This is better. Now I'm getting somewhere at least, but I'm probably going to be dead before I can actually combo off. Let's look at the top card here. Okay, that I can't do anything with. Let's pay one to top. I would like to pay one to play this Grafdigger's Cage off the top. That gets rid of our Neoform threat.
It also gets around Animate Dead, right? They can't enter from the graveyard?
Yes. So that stops two people.
Yeah, that's...
Granith
that's
is
a
still
big
on the
one.
field to stop Altek. So all of my Stax pieces are doing some work. It's just his
Yeah.
damn Stax piece that's keeping me in check. I have to leave that up as a blocker. But, I mean, might as well whittle down some of your life, I guess. I'm going to swing the 5 at Altek just to establish dominance, and then cry. And I'll pass.
Well, on tap. Draw. We'll just do 4 for Toski. Combat. Sarah at Islane. You don't have any flyers, right, Godspeed?
No, just that Drake I sent over to Islane. So,
Okay, we'll send the bird, the 2/2 bird at you.
Yep.
And then 4 ice.
Sounds good. No blocks on my foe.
I'll take 2.
I'll block with the Drake.
I'll draw 3 cards from Toski. I'll go ahead and shock in a Temple Garden. We'll do a Sanctifier and Beck.
That exiles all black and red spells from all graveyards.
Yeah, it's like a rest in peace for black and red.
Yeah, so
I think that card's really good. I think it's being slept on.
I'll pass my turn.
I'll untap. Upkeep and draw. Crack the Misty.
Tries to
Tap
cast
3
from
for a
hand.
Sylvan. Pay for the Esper Cell. I paid for the Thalia. Now I just paid for the
Sure.
Esper. And I'll pass.
I'll untap. Look at 3.
Also, you should swing at his lane since he has no blockers.
I mean, harsh. Not even playing black, man. It's the first time I've seen this much aggression in a mono white list,
I'll just take the 1.
but it's probably warranted.
It's a good combo piece in the command zone, man.
An early Dranith does wonders.
Well, as soon as I saw his list and was like, oh, that shuts me off, I was like, oh, turn 2 Dranith, perfect.
Cast a Bruse. Bruse comes into play. Who's do you want to fucking pump up here? Thrasios, I guess. So Thrasios has double strike and lifelink till end of turn. Tap for 7. 4 of it, so I'm down to 3. Do scry 1. Put it on the bottom. I think. Reveal a Mana Confluence. Put it into play tapped. I'll pay another mana. Go to 4. Thrasios again. Scry. In the bottom, reveal Kiki Jiki. Go to combat. I'd like to swing. You got no blockers right now, Islane?
That's correct.
I'd like to swing a Exalted Thrasios at you. So it'd be a 2/4 double strike lifelink.
Take 4.
I gain 4. And I'll pass the turn.
Cage. Yeah, I'll top it during step just to see what we got here. Oh, I like that. Untap. Crypt trigger. Evens are safe. That's a 3. Draw for turn. Play a plains for turn.
You basically win this turn or you're dead. Right?
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Yes, I see the writing on the wall, so I'm going to do my best to try and do so. I'm going to pay 2 and an additional for the Thalia to play Unexpectedly Absent, targeting the Thalia.
What about Esper Sentinel?
You can draw.
Okay, I will draw.
Expect.
It's going to put it on top of your library. The X part would be farther into your library, but I'm not paying that. I'm just paying the 2. So it would just go on top of your library. I paid for thought.
I have no response.
Okay.
Ice.
Ice. Can you
Nope.
stop that?
Not with
I think
Thalia.
it's a. Yeah.
Well, this top deck is a force of negation. I will hard cast it.
I fucking hate you.
You let me draw it.
I misplayed. I should have done the thing on top of I should have got this card off the top, and that would have stopped it. Just tap for 3 for Tangle Wire. When at the beginning of your upkeep, you have to tap down 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then it finally goes away. I'll just pass.
You gotta
Need a
tap.
tutor.
4 down right now, all deck.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll tap these down for creatures. I'll move to combat and
Remember, if you kill me, this is still keeping those guys in check for now.
yeah, I'm gonna swing at Godspeed.
Nice.
Wait here.
And I figured he would have wanted Drannith Gun so he could stop me with his commander.
Yeah,
Yeah, how much is that? I'll
it's
probably
8.
take it all.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Okay, Toski, I'll draw 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a land for turn forest. Yeah, this will work. We'll do 4, taking 1 from the city of Brass. Or a Shalai, voice of plenty.
Because all your shit hexproof.
Yeah, me, other creatures, and planeswalkers I control have hexproof. I'll tap 2, activate Nykthos for white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use 4 of it for Linvala, Keeper of Silence.
Now everybody's holding everybody in check. It's like a fucking Mexican standoff right now.
I'll let my last mana fizzle and pass.
Alright. I'll untap. Upkeep. I'll tap these 4. And I'll draw. And then Sylvan Library trigger. I'll just keep the 1. I'll play a command tower as an turn.
Yeah.
And a pass.
I'll untap. I'm going to tap 4 down. Look at 3 for Sylvan Library. And I guess I'll take 4. Play a Tundra for turn. Play a Kiki Jiki.
That's why I decided to go Linvala instead of killing Islane, because you revealed the Kiki Jiki. This is a well-balanced game, except for Ice. Ice is
I'm
just
here.
chilling.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just tap this for like a fuck ton of green mana and cast the Yasharn. Go to combat. Bruse, trigger himself. He's going to have Exalted. He's going to come at Islan for, I guess it would be 8. Well, 4/4, double strike, lifelink.
Oswald's a little useless right now, so I'll block.
Okay. How big was Oswald?
2/2.
Okay, so I only gained 4.
Yeah, you would have died on the first strike. Yep.
Yeah, and I passed the turn.
Okay, end step just because I don't remember. At top. Okay, put it back like that. Untap. Let's roll for Crypt. Even safe. That's a 4. We're good there. Draw for turn. Play a Plains for turn. Oh, this loses a counter. And I'm sorry, I should have already tapped some shit down. So I will tap the Tangle Wire. I will tap the Graph Digger's Cage.
Tap your creature.
I don't think
You won't.
I'm not gonna need that. So we'll tap that too.
No.
I'm dead with all the flyers on the board. So I literally don't think that there's anything I can do. But we'll try. I'll pay it a white. I guess I'll tap the top to draw. And then so I'm gonna tap for 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to tap that. Wandering Archaic. I'll pass.
On tap. Tangle Wire's still out, right? So,
Yeah, it's at 3.
okay, I think I start by moving to combat. Full
No.
swing at Ice.
Yeah, no blocks. Alright, I'm free.
On the dot.
Cool. I'll draw 5.
GG's, Ice.
Yep.
GG. We'll do a Sungrass Prairies land for turn. We'll do 2 into Nykthos for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 7 white. We'll use 5 of it, plus a green. We'll do Archon and Valor's Reach.
I'll respond. Force of Will, pitching Neoform. Paying the 1 for Thalia.
So I'll pitch Elvish Spirit Guide for a green, and I'll do Wild Growth, paying for Paying for Sentinel. Or not, yeah, for us for Sentinel. How many islands do you have, Godspeed?
2.
Alright, I'll just tap 2 for a carpet. We're gonna do an Ether Sworn Canonist. That's my turn.
I'll untap. How much do I have to tap down with?
3.
Okay, I think tap the Dranith, tap the Esper, tap the Eternal Witness. Look at 3 with Sylvan Library. Take 2. I'll lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play a Exotic Orchard. Cast an Archon of Emeria.
Double rule of law.
We'll go to combat. Bruse the thing again, but he's gonna go at all tech. I think this turn.
Okay, that's 8.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'll
farm
take
8. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'll pass the turn.
Untap. This goes to 2. I will tap these 2. Roll for Crypt. 2, I'm safe. Draw my top, which is super good right now. I'm going to tap this for 2. I'm going to use 1 to sack this to draw a card. Pay 3, tap this, pay a life, draw another card. Suppose I can play this Plains Return. Play Chrome Mox. Imprinting an Argivian Archaeologist. So it taps for white. That is my 1 spell per turn. Pass.
I'll defer the carpet to second main. Draw for turn. Combat. 12, 13, 14. In the air, it is lane. Plus, this has to attack, so I'll send 1 on the ground. Is lane as well. So that should be lethal in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I'll block Toski just so you don't get an extra card.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I will be dead.
Okay, so Drain is gone now, so
Dranith is gone.
I'll gain
Granite's
6.
gone, Tanglewire, everything's gone. You are
I'll
free
draw
to win.
4. So we'll kick things off at the beginning of second main. How many islands did you say you had?
I have 2.
Okay, I'll add 2 white. I'll go and use the 2 white plus Wild Growth for Yasharn.
Yeah.
Okay, result BTV.
We all stacks each other out, and then the actual Stax player was just like, cool, I'm gonna win now.
I guess I'll have to move to discard and pass.
Untap here. Look at 3. I'll just take the 1. Yeah, we'll move the combat. What do you have for creatures right now?
I have a 2/2, a 2/2, and a 4/4.
How much damage do you have on board right now?
2/7, but I can put mana into July to put 1 counters on my creatures.
Probably not the best. Yeah, I think I got a pass here, man.
And stuff, I have 9 devotion to white. So I'll tap Nykthos for 9. Green, green, and then green, green. So I can activate July twice. Put 2 1/1 counters on all my creatures.
Yeah, I'll just, I'll try to pay the 1 extra for Thalia and Gas and then Light and Tutor.
Just 'cause
I'll throw a
it's fun.
pot on top. I mean, it's not,
Okay.
I don't think it's going to do me any good here. Yeah.
I'll move my turn. Roll for turn. I'll play land. Yeah, probably just beats is the easiest way to win here. So, alright, I'm just gonna swing 15. Okay, so that's everything on the ground is blocked.
And then how much would come through the air?
If I pump 6 plus 7 plus 7. So you will survive.
Oh, all my shit's going to die.
Okay,
None of your shit's going to die.
so that happens, I guess.
So those all die.
So in the air, I'm not going to pump. You're going to take 5 plus 5 plus 4. So 14 in the air.
Good
I'll
attempt.
gain 8 from Sarah.
Yeah, I just want to see if I draw an answer here, that's all.
Okay, I'm going to draw 3 cards. I guess I'll have to do a Drana. Actually, I'll just use the carpet mana for it since I haven't used the carpet mana. And then I'll pass.
Okay,
Discarding
untap.
2 cards, a City of Traders, and a Bonder's Enclave.
Can look at 3. And I don't have an answer here. GG.
Okay, GG's.
Well, that was our Staxiest game of all time. Key pieces were put out just in time to stop a number of win attempts. It was a fairly balanced game though, with multiple players threatening wins much earlier than the game actually ended. I wanted to point out one big misplay I made midway through the game, though, where Jesse had stolen my Dranith with a Gilded Drake. This would have actually shut off my ability to play artifacts off the top of my library via Mystic Forge. I ended up playing a Mana Crypt and a Grafdigger's Cage off the top, but it was not actually possible for me to do that at the time. However, I could have simply activated the ability to spin the top, find the Grafdigger's page, put it on top, draw it with the top, and then just cast it. So it didn't really affect the game, but I wanted to point out that mistake. There were a few other misplays that we actually caught during the game, so I just edited those out. Anyways, congrats to Alltech on his win. As always, please throw us a like and a subscription. Every little bit helps. Also, I'm in the process of getting together a TCG Player affiliate link and potentially putting together some merch to help support the channel. Details to come. We'll see you guys next week.